lasts keeps many atheists underground. Let's turn to our Out in the Open panel again. Atheist Ellen Johnson is here with us, the Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson, and radio talk show host Rachel Maddow. So let me turn to you first of all, Ellen. Do atheists bring this on themselves by going to the Supreme Court with campaigns like trying to take the words "under God" out of the pledge, trying to take the words "in God we trust" off of the currency? You're 1 to 3% of the population. Why are you so noisy?
By trying to uphold the Constitution of the United States. I think that's being a good citizen. I think that we should be applauded for it. However, most atheists are in the closet, unfortunately. We haven't seen that. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And when atheists start coming out more and more, then we'll see more problems. But what the problem really is and what it stems from is that religion is losing out in America, and the religious know it. There's empty pew syndrome. There's a lot of competition among religions. And there's just a modern life. People are not going to church like they should. So the churches have to go to where the people are. They're going, the military is under siege, the prisons are under siege, the workplaces are under siege, and the public schools are under siege. And the religious are getting very angry, and they're fighting back. And when they see an atheist who tries to uphold the Constitution and challenge them when they break the law, then there are all kinds of problems. And mind you, they also go after religious people. In Pontotoc, Mississippi, when a Christian woman said that organized prayers in that school, the public school systems there, were wrong, and she challenged it, they went after her with a vengeance. Right. Bishop John Shelby Spong received 15 death threats because of his liberal views. So it's not just atheists.
Reverend Pearson, you're losing out? Is that
no,
why you're discriminating against these people?
Atheists are hypocrites. What they're trying to do is impose their godless lifestyle upon Americans, and especially upon Christians. This great country was built on the idea of God, family, and Constitution, and they want to change that. Now, if they want to be an atheist, it's okay to do that, but just go and do it, and don't try to change America. Remove God out of the lives of everybody. Christians are just fighting back, and real fast. We saw the same thing with the radical homosexual movement. They decided to come out of the closet, and what they did was they imposed their lifestyle upon Americans. Now they have redefined the family.
She was with you for a second, and now you've lost it. Hey, let me just read an email that we got here. This is obviously from an atheist who talks about this idea of who has rights to do what. He writes, quote, "You ask atheists not to impose on your rights to have prayer in school and to have God in the Pledge of Allegiance. Atheists ask you not to impose on their rights to have prayer taken out of school and to have God taken out of the Pledge of Allegiance. On what basis do you assume that your rights should be taken as precedence over an atheist?" Well, obviously, Christians are in the overwhelming majority when it comes to Christians versus atheists, but does the Constitution, Rachel, not only give you freedom of religion, but freedom from religion?
The Constitution gives you freedom from religion. It creates a government that is explicitly non-religious.
So it should be equal rights, yes?
You can say that America is a Christian nation in the sense that America is a Christian majority nation, you're right, but we have a secular government. And the way we protect religion in this country, and the way we have become such a religious country, is by protecting religion, by keeping it utterly separate from the public sphere and from from And so there's,
that's not the American way, though.
Yes, it is.
Let me just finish my thought. The public school first.
We're running out of time, so make it quick.
There's not equality among religions under the American government. There is freedom from religion. Freedom from religion is what we have.
Let me ask this question. There is a common perception among Christians, or at least a common case that Christians sometimes make, that atheists, because they do not believe in God, are morally compromised. Are you morally compromised?
No, that's just bigotry. They know who atheists are. I have to respectfully disagree with Mr. Dawkins, Professor Dawkins. The theists know very well who we are, and they're not misinterpreting us or misunderstanding us. That's just bigotry. And in order to make religious people feel better, they have to say lies.
Where do you get your morals from? Christians get their morals from God, from the Bible, from God. Where do you get yours from?
It's not about where we get our ethics from.
Where do you get them from? It's a question.
Right? No.
That is a question.
Where do you get them from? The idea that we don't have ethics is not borne out. No one sees that. We're not the ones that are, abusing children. Professionally religious people.
Are you saying Christians are abusing children?
I've got to call a timeout here, folks. We're not done yet because there's a lot more to talk